Stop. This is my life. Stop. Carmen, Jerry, and Chris. Please take me off of this order. Are you guys gonna take me off this order? Trustee Jerry, you just gonna vote why? What's your why? What's your why? What you mean you don't have a why? You gotta have a why. Why? You gotta have a why.
Have you ever heard someone beg and at the same time try to bully? The two don't really go together, but somehow Tiffany Henyard is able to mesh those two together so nicely. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time I think we've ever seen someone beg in front of a crowd for something not to happen. So let's do a little recap. There was the little Thornton Township meeting, and I shouldn't even say little. It looked like a full meeting on Bible study. It's Wednesday today, too. I mean, it looked like a full session. Like, shit. It was big. It was packed out. Now, they were talking about certain ordinances and certain bills that needed to get passed, but it got down to a certain point when it got to her credit card, and they wanted to pass an ordinance with her name in it, specifically stating, like, kind of her being the reason as to why the ordinance is there in the first place. And she lost it. She was in there practically begging and at the same time trying to say, you can't do this to me. I'm not going to listen to the vote. I'm not going to listen. This is not what I stand for. This is my life. She's saying, this is my life. I thought you were giving your life away to the community. I thought you were the public servant. So anyways, we're going to take this thing one step at a time. We're going to go to the beginning. Everything starts off pretty civil. The room is pretty low key. And then we get to the credit card. And ladies and gentlemen, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. I think she's starting to like, if we could see her up close, I'm pretty sure she was trembling. But anyways, let's go ahead and check this thing out. Man, before we move on, I want to shout out Reality Check TV Chicago. He went ahead and got this footage for us because I think without him, we didn't really have anything else to go by. So shout out Reality Check TV Chicago. Check him out. Go subscribe to his thing, and let's get into this thing. She takes about a fucking hour to get here in the first place. So she takes an hour to get here. She pulls up, and then the meeting starts. So look where I'm at right now. This whole hour and 5 minutes is just dead time. People talking. Oh, we got people still pulling up. This is Tiffany's trademark, folks. She shows up late as fuck.
Thank you for coming out this evening. There's a lot to discuss as it relates to Thornton Township. First and foremost, I just want to set some rules. Those that have not been here, at the last town hall meeting, it was really hostile. There was a lot of issues going on. So today, we will not be allowing any of that to happen. So if anything gets out of order, I will cancel the meeting and everybody will be removed from the meeting.
Wait. What the fuck? You can't just she's trying to be Lieutenant Lacey, guys. She's gonna clear the room. Clear the room. Boy, girl, listen. I thought she was gonna say I'm gonna kick out the people who are causing a situation, which is completely understandable. But her wanting to end the entire meeting over some little outburst is definitely her trying to find an out. She doesn't want to be in any more meetings at all. She doesn't want to be in any more meetings, like at all. No more, ever. That's the type of vibe I'm getting off of her.
Is to have
Call the roll.
Meeting where you hear us and understand what's going on here at Thornton Township. So all your outbursts, if you can keep that to yourself, you will have time to address this body. You have to sign in to speak. You will get 3 minutes to speak to this board. But I just want to make sure we're clear on the rules. So nobody can say, hey, you didn't give us rules. We have an ordinance that says you cannot disrupt a meeting. We are here to handle business and not allow the business to handle us.
What up, Bethany? How you doing? And remember, Bethany, we're here to handle the business, not to have the business handle us. Whatever the fuck that means.
So we can allow everybody to leave in a decent time and order. So I just want to make that announcement so we're crystal clear on the rules. First, I would like to call to order, and also back up a little bit. That's the reason why we have it in our actual board meeting, which is located upstairs. Every time we have a town hall meeting, we have a meeting upstairs, and the overflow is downstairs in the level. Unfortunately, the Board of Trustees didn't want to come upstairs because obviously people have plans to disrupt the meeting. We're not here for that. We're not here for the show. We're not here for the clickbait. We're here to actually listen to the business at hand. So I'm just trying to let you know the whys and what is going on. I want everybody to be safe. I want
Pat said, I look forward to these meetings like I used to look forward to the Game of Thrones. I look forward to these meetings like a new episode of Breaking Bad. Real shit. I'm not lying.
To get home to their loved one. I don't want anybody bickering into one another. I don't want any of that. I want you to come the same way. I want you to leave the same way you came, in one piece.
In one piece, bitch, what?
So I just want to make sure that's crystal clear of what's going on this evening. And that's the reason for the disclaimer in the beginning of this meeting. All right, guys, so thank you so much for coming out.
Once again, if you're using my content,
I would like to
courteous and
call
give me
order
respect.
Board meeting today is
Oh, shit.
Acknowledge
August
where the
20th,
content is coming from.
2024. The time is
Oh, shit. My bad, bro. I felt like bro was talking to me.
adoption of the 2024/2025 budget and appropriation ordinance 20.
Ooh, the adoption of the 2024-2025 budget and the appropriation ordinance. Okay, I feel like this is about to get bad sooner than I thought. She said she wants to make a superseding motion that they do something. Where is the audio? Fuck.
Okay, so for the record, guys, so you understand what's going on, we put together a budget. Is there a second? You said, is there a second? Okay, it's been a motion and second. We put the budget on the table since April. That's when everybody came to the town hall
April,
meeting,
May,
everybody
June,
was
July.
into one another.
Fuck.
And the Board of Trustees chose not to basically vote for a budget. So your township is running without an actual budget. They had plenty of time to actually go over a budget, present a budget, and make sure that we had something to look at, whether it's something they want to take out, amend, adjust, fix, and they have not done so. So we put this on here, and they still don't have an idea of what they want to do or what they would like to change as it relates to a budget. So that is the reason for it being on here, because Sweetheart.
I wish Henyard would. That last video I posted had 122,000 views. I'm pretty sure Henyard saw that. But sweetheart, like stuff like this, come on, it don't work no more. Sweetie, blaming the trustees worked for all of 1 year. You're able to kind of like rattle the senior citizens and the people who didn't really know that you were fucking them over. Now we have a clear understanding. The trustees know a lot more than you. And she's saying the trustees, and this is what I'm saying. There's no originality. If you're gonna be a crook, a criminal, a thief, have a little bit of originality, bro. Have a bit of an imagination. She keeps using the same shit over and over. It's cringe.
which has never, ever not happened here at Floyd Township. Every single year, they have passed the budget since Frank Zuccarelli has been here, and since I've been here, we have had an actual budget. So right now, we're operating without the budget. So I'm asking the Board of Trustees to not kick the can down the road any longer, and to make sure that you actually do your job and actually produce a budget for the township so we can move forward with our day-to-day operation. So that is my ask. I've been asking that since April of this year, and it is now August, and we're going into September. So that's my message. All right, caller up.
If I may, unfortunately, there's a lot of things going on here that haven't happened before. And that's kind of to the heart of why we're passing it. As Trustee Carlisle said, we're going to put some finishing touches on our budget that we're going to propose. Takes a little time. Unfortunately, this budget's a little bloated, so we're trying to get our cuts to where they need to be, we feel they need to be. So that will be coming soon.
Choose compassion. Thank you.
Word.
All right, trustee, as I stated, you had ample time to actually come up with actual budget. Grandstand for the people when you guys really not doing your job. You have time to actually cut stuff, change stuff, amend stuff, and actually give them a budget to look at and review so that now we will all get to discuss what you.
I'll tell you what, I fucking hate the trustees grandstanding, bro. So annoying. They've been grandstanding for 3 years straight. They must be tired of standing at this point. Shit. It must not be that grand anymore because they've been grandstanding for a minute. At this point, they're just standing type shit. You know what I mean? Like, is it really grand if they've been standing for fucking... I think they're just standing. Let's just call it standing against you. You know what I mean? I think that's more where we're at. You're close to it, sweetheart, but you're not really there. You're almost there. Go back to high school.
Would like to change if you feel something is bloated, but you never gave an opinion of anything being wrong or if you want to adjust. So all this grandstanding, I'm just sick of it. I just want them to actually produce something and actually put it before us so we can actually talk as a board and amend as a board. But just saying things just because we had ample time to still change since April is not cool. So you guys have your wish as it relates to tabling it. When are you going to produce it again? Because tabling to when? We started kicking the can down the road. When are we going to discuss this? What's the date? Y'all tabling it to when?
You want to table it? You want to tablement until when? Wait, did she really? Hold on.
We're going to, you guys have your wish as it relates to tabling it. When are
Yeah, as it relates to tablement.
you going to, you guys have your wish as it relates to tabling it. When are you going to?
Maybe she said table it. I don't know.
Again, because tabling it to when? We started kicking the can down the road. When are we going to discuss this? What's the date? Y'all tabling it to when? How y'all don't know when y'all on the table? While we at a meeting, we still don't know nothing. What do we got, guys?
She's
What
so
do we got?
hostile, bro.
What day do y'all want to table this agenda to, with this, budget? What's the dates? 'Cause we not gonna do that. We did that since April. You haven't gave us anything, so what's the date?
You'll be notified. That's
Okay,
crazy.
guys, we just told y'all gotta keep it down while we handle the business really quick. Do y'all have a date of when y'all wanna, bring this back up? Trustees?
Why is this fucking lawyer there, bro? At this point, he just irritates me. Like, at least interject. Like, help her, guys. She's drowning. Like, help your... You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, help your client, bro. She's clearly over here drowning. Like, whisper to her. Give her some words of affirmation. I don't know, something. Bro is over there. He died like a year ago, and they've just been using his body to sit there. They've been, like, reanimating it so it doesn't rot. Like, literally, bro is just a corpse sitting next to her for the past 3 months. Somebody check on that guy, bro. Like, for real, go check on that man. See if everything's good with him, because holy shit, bro, he was shit.
Trustee Jerry Jones, do you have a date of when you wanna talk about the budget? So nobody got no date, but everybody just tabling stuff. So how do we handle business if we just keep tabling things with no vision in the near future? Board, no date. All right, well, y'all have a record once again, no vision, nothing that relates to tabling. And it said that you can't have to go through this and not have an actual budget. So that means that's how y'all run y'all households, but we don't run our household that way. You gotta have a budget in place to know what you're going to spend, how you're going to spend, and right now, we're just out here. All right, call the roll.
Call the row. Call the row. Come on now. Call the row.
Trustee Gonzalez? Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Jones?
Next, ordinance. Is there a motion to amend ordinance 24-005 to regulate events, expenditures, and budget approvals for Gordon Township, Cook County, Illinois? Is there a motion?
Yes, I motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Nobody got no discussion? Okay, so this is the ordinance that the Board of Trustees put together. Obviously, they don't ever want to tell y'all what they're doing. This is the one where they wanted to remove certain things that we do here at Thornton Township. One thing is, big thing,
Oh, my damn neighbor.
because when I became your supervisor, it's basically all the things that I have brought to Thornton Township that they want.
If you guys hear random banging in the background, don't worry. It's just going to be for a second. It's trash day.
Include. So this is what I mean when I tell you that the board are targeting things that the supervisor does here at Thornton Township. Yet, before I got here, wasn't nothing going on. The numbers was 20% people knew about Thornton Township. When I came, now over 80% of our township knows that we exist and now is benefiting from all the services here at Thornton Township. Whether that be light, gas, water, rent, mortgage, every single thing here, we help you. We even help you bury your loved one. So I just wanted you to know all the things that we do. If y'all can keep it down so I can finish, please, thank you. This is the things that they put in this ordinance that they would like halted, and we sent something out regardless. Just to show you how petty they are, because Trustee Carmen put this in here. They put big bingo, any holiday bingo. If it's bingo, it's bingo. Tech savvy, and that helps the residents with their phones, their iPads, that put Zoom on there, put emails on there. It's actually a really, really great class that we do here for our seniors.
Wait. So they want to cancel her big bingo? Not big bingo, guys. Not big. Man, I gotta write that down. They want to cancel big bingo. Listen. I said in the last video, not big, something about Tiffany and big bingo. Again, I don't know what the fuck that is compared to regular bingo, but it's big bingo. It's big, so I guess everything's supersized. We're having big. Something about that just gets Tiffany worked up. It gets her riled up. It gets her blood pumping for some reason. I don't know. Get rid of that shit. The fuck are we doing? We have to get rid of everything now, a lot of things, because you fucked the city over. Now we don't have extra money.
We put this together so that people would know how to utilize their phones and the internet. A lot of times they do not know how to do it. And y'all know AI taking over, computers taking over.
AI
we
taking
want
over.
seniors to know how to do it.
AI taking over, computers taking over, all the AI taking over. Tiffany, do you know how to open up a Word document? Or do you know how to open up a PDF file? I'm just curious. I don't know. Some about you makes me feel like you don't even know too much about how to do it. Some about you. I don't know.
And what software to put on there. Some people put Facebook on there, TikTok, Instagram, but it's just really, really cool if you come and see what they learn from that one thing. Township Talk. That's something we didn't have here at Thornton Township. Matter of fact, that's tomorrow. If you really want to educate yourself and learn what Thornton Township represents, all the things that we do have for you residents, and all of our surplus, something that the fake news does not tell you. We actually have surpluses in all our accounts here at Thornton Township, but no one wants to do the research to know where to find the information. So please come out, and that is tomorrow. That way you can learn what goes on. And we teach you about your taxes, your tax levy, who increased your taxes, where to find it at, how to do FOIAs, and where to get the information from. It's actually really, really cool, but people kind of want the information, and what I've learned is when you got something that's an educational tool, people don't show up in the masses like this. People come for the mess, but they won't come to get educated on things they should.
Florida girl points out, quote unquote, educate yourself. That's what Tiffany Henyard is big on. It's because that's her biggest weakness. That's her biggest downfall is being educated. And I'm talking education can come from the real world. You don't really gotta go to school, but you could be educated, read some books, maybe some seminars. She's not educated for shit in any of those areas. So anybody who kind of tries to shut her down, she tries to project on you. And she's gonna go ahead and be like, no, educate yourself. Let me teach you because you clearly don't understand. That's her biggest thing overall. Over 4 years of being around this thing and all the videos I've seen over the years of her doing this shit, her biggest insult to anybody is that she has to educate you because you clearly don't know what you're doing.
Know or would like to know that's going on in their own backyard. So some things that we do have currently right now, you come out tomorrow and hear for yourself, see for yourself, and get the evidence and walk away with it in your hands. So that's one big thing. Another thing they wanted to take away, Black History Month program. Who wants to stop a Black History program? St. Patrick's Day events, Mother's Day events, community bike rides. These all community engagement events that we do here at Thornton Township, which has really, really been going really well throughout the summer.
And guess what? They're shutting it down.
Movie night, Halloween events, Thanksgiving events, Christmas events, Veterans Day events, New Year's events, Martin Luther King Jr. Day celebration. That's really dope. We do that here in the lower level, and a lot of people attend that. Valentine's Day events, Women's History Day events, Sunday dinners, events, karaoke night, showtime at the Apollo. That's really creative. The kids come out. It's just like how Steve Harvey was.
I feel like her entire thing for her entire term was just parties. How many fucking parties a year do you need?
The Taste of Floyd we just did the other day, that was actually a ton of people showed up throughout the rain. I loved it. Even though it rained, they still came out. They babies was out.
You know why they got loud? Because they watched my video. They watched me and Cooking with Frank's video. They're like, ain't nobody came to that fucking meeting. Listen to this.
What we just did the other day, that was actually a ton of people showed up throughout the rain. I loved it.
A ton of people showed up throughout the rain, huh? Tiff, you exposed your damn self. Ain't shit showed up but your little performer that you probably paid a grip to. I know she didn't looking all good too. Looking fine as hell. The performer lady, I know she didn't come out there looking like that for no reason. She got paid. She got paid. Come on now.
Even though it rained, they still came out. They babies was out there. They was jumping up and down. It was a lot of fun. So I just wanted to point out the things that we actually do here at Thornton Township, because before I came, Take the Foot always went on like clockwork every single year. Friends of Tiffany Henyard picnic, comedy show, scholarship banquet. That's something that I created when we came. We gave your kids, your loved ones, over 80 scholarships, up to $2,500 or $3,000, I believe. That was dope. They're looking for that same thing coming up. We're working on giving your babies scholarships again. So if you're watching this and you're interested, make sure you basically check our website so you too can benefit from the scholarship. All they had to do was make a video this time around. Last time they had to write an essay, but they was able to help pay with their room and board, their books, things of that nature. So we really helped a lot of people, and that's something Thornton Township never done. Scholarships. The youth summit, that was bringing people together, because I'm real big on teaching and making sure people understand what mental health is and where to get it from, where to get resources from, and how to identify it. Because in the Black and brown communities, we don't know what it is as it relates to our kids and our loved ones that suffer from it, and they don't know where to go to get the help. So Thornton Township helps with that. Toy drive, that's really big here at Thornton. We allow kids to pick their toys up. All you have to do is walk a line and basically pick up whatever you want, like Toys R Us. So people got to pick what dolls they wanted, what games they wanted. Compared to before, they would wrap the gifts up and put it in a bag, and then people unwrap them, then they don't know what they got or something they don't like. So these are all great things that got implemented under the supervisor here, Tiffany Henyard. So that's us bridging the gap and bringing unity amongst our community. So that's really epic. Food giveaways, again, I don't know why they got that on here. That's my department, meaning GA. That's something that the Board of Trustees cannot control, but they put it on here anyway. All the food giveaways that we have it for you residents. If you don't have food.
Man, they're even canceling the damn food giveaways, bro. They're going crazy. Shit, that's... Man, when they cancel the food giveaways, you know it's bad shit.
All you gotta do is call, sign up, and we'll bring it and drop it off. If you want to go to the pantry every single Wednesday, you can stop there and get food from the actual food pantry. But I just want you to know that's there. Something new that we just did is Cooking with Tiff. Cooking with Tiff, meaning your supervisor. So what we do is we allow people to come in and cook with your supervisor, and you get to show the world your recipe that your grandma, your uncle, your cousin has taught you, and you get to make that here in Thornton Township. And it has been really helpful. It airs tomorrow, and on Friday, you can pick up those same items that we show you on Wednesday, outside here on Friday.
Okay, so she's gonna bitch about all the things canceled. Let's just move forward, because we're not here for the bitching and moaning.
The purpose of the ordinance, I'll just read it. The purpose of this ordinance is to regulate the budgeting and expenditure processes for events organized by Thornton Township, ensuring proper oversight, approval, and adherence to set financial limits. Now, if you can, or the administration can adhere to some financial limits, we're not looking to necessarily cut stuff out. However, if you're going to make a decision to do things that...
Look at Henyard's face. Let me write this little section down. Gonzalez has his moment. That's what I'm going to write in my notes. Gonzalez has his moment. I don't like that guy. But you know, it is what it is.
That benefit the administration rather than help the people, that's your decision. We're not saying that, for the record.
Trustees, that is not true. You guys have, that is not true. You guys have seen the events and all the things from the last couple of months. The last board meeting, about 2 months ago, you guys didn't even vote to pay anybody or any service. So stop it. You then put together this ordinance to say you want to stop the monthly events that we do every single month. So when you're gonna read it in its entirety so people understand. Don't take one sentence out, because if you go and you break it down, you will see exactly what the Board of Trustees are trying to do. Because if they wanted events to continue, for instance, we had the Taste Authority. Why didn't you guys approve any of the things for Taste Authority? We had a book bag giveaway. Why didn't you guys approve anything for the book bag giveaway? But we have to still keep going here through Township. So they can clap, you can try to make it sound good all you want, but that is not what they're trying to do. Because if they don't approve it, then how do we give it out to you residents? And let's back up.
Is her lawyer alive? No. Fun fact, this man died about a month ago. They just have this new technology to keep your flesh from rotting. He's just there for intimidation. He's like a scarecrow, you know? She uses him as a scarecrow. He died about a month ago. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. The technology will come out later. Don't trip about it.
You think I keep asking for a budget? You move within a budget. Ain't no keep going back to the board for every single thing. Just like y'all did in the previous administration, you are allowed to spend within your budget. But you guys won't even approve a budget. So how do you operate if you don't have a budget to produce
You work with the
these
board.
things for the residents of Thornton Township?
You work with the board, and you get a budget
All right,
passed.
so there's been a motion in a second. You can call the roll, please. And I'm not for this, just for the record, and I think you guys should amend this.
Trustee Gonzalez? Trustee Jones? Trustee Gray Everett?
And then they're like, Trustee Henyard, no.
Supervisor Henry?
No.
Motion passed.
All right, so now the next one is there a motion to approve an amended ordinance 24-006 to establish a retail credit card net 30 policy for Thornton Township, Cook County, Illinois? Is there a second? All right, is there a motion and second? Any discussion? Anything?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this one, I mean, I could read the sentence again, but I mean, just overall, we're just, look, we need to put some safeguards in place to regulate what's spent on the credit cards. I mean, it's, can't put any simpler than that. Now, it was discussed last time that there may be some back and forth. We're open to that. It's imperative that we get this passed. If you want to come forward with some amendments or to make some changes, we can do that. But it's imperative we get this passed tonight.
All right. So for the record, you guys know that I'm totally against how you guys structure this. I said it as
Yeah,
a
the
prior meeting, that's why I did not pass. You guys did call the
Yeah, the structure, that's the problem. The way they structured it is the problem. Okay, no, that's fine.
vote and it died because you guys are just writing things and didn't ask anybody their opinion. As it relates to laws, us as the board are supposed to discuss it, come up with a plan, and execute it. You guys have not included the body in its entirety, nor did you include the staff. They are the ones that do the spending. They are the ones that do the operation as relates to the day-to-day. You guys put things in there like $1,000. Each of their departments spends more than $1,000 on lunches for the seniors, on youth and family programs. We told y'all this at the last meeting, and we're telling you this again. I am not for how you guys drew this ordinance up, and I'm not for having a credit card. You guys wrote my name here. Do not add my name in something that I do not agree with. So for those that don't know and ain't read this, they added my name to get a card. I do not want a credit card. I do not deal with money. I don't deal with anything as relates to check. So please.
I'm not even shocked, bro. She doesn't deal with money. This shit is like a basketball game. The energy is electric. I should have been there. You know what? I'm flying out to Chicago, guys. Fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and do a Jedediah move. We're gonna do some independent research. Listen, the content I would get if I flew out there, people. You know, that shit crossed my mind a couple times. Just fly out there, live in a crummy hotel, follow around everywhere. Be a fucking fanatic. I thought about it. I'm still thinking about it. Shit. Because this shit is crazy.
Do not add my name in something that I do not agree with. So for those that don't know and ain't read this, they added my name to get a card. I do not want a credit card. I do not deal with money. I don't deal with anything that's related to check. So please do not add my name in something that I did not even agree to, trustees. So you should amend that. I don't even know why y'all made an amendment and added me in this. So please remove.
Look how many people are in here. This is like a Bible study meeting on Wednesday, yo. Is it Wednesday today? Happy Bible study to everybody going to Bible study, man. Shit, enjoy yourselves. This is like a Wednesday night Bible study. A big church, too. This is not no small church, neither. Oh, man. This is bad.
Supervisor from this ordinance, and I think you guys should replace it, as we told you before, with a manager. I told y'all that, because the managers are the ones that buy for their departments. So I don't work here every day as relates to in no one's department. So I wouldn't know if they needed some food for a single.
Wow.
All they would do is go buy what they need for their department. Once again, that's the purpose of
She don't
a
handle
budget.
the money.
If you have a budget, you telling them what they can spend within their department. And all of them produce receipts. Every single department does. People that didn't produce receipts no longer work for Thornton Township. So let's be crystal clear about that. But please remove my name from this, because I'm not for this. Whoever made this amendment, and I was told that Trustee Kerman made this amendment, and I'm not for it. So remove supervisor from here. I see y'all put the finance director on here, and then you put supervisor with the finance director. So let's strike that now. Ain't no pass this with my name, so no to that. And then I see that you guys strike $1,000 and put $10,000 only in the case of emergencies. Again, Tony department, which is all of
Everybody's saying go to Chicago. Man, listen, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to go straight to Dalton, find me a little motel. I'm going to go live every night from the motel and be like, yeah, guys, so check it out, man. This is what I found out. You know who I'm going to, right? I'm going to be like, hey, Miss Kiana Belcher, this is the guy from the AG Tactical channel. I was just wondering if you wanted to like take you to lunch, have a little conversation. Listen, I'm gonna be up in there. Kiana, if you're in the chat, let me know. Hit me up. Hit me up. I need the details.
basically, he spent more than that off of if a truck or a bus breakdown. So do IT, which Robert Hunt explained that to you. Our computers, our servers, things go down. Cost $5,000 for just one computer. So I'm saying that you guys, because you so much attacking supervisors, that y'all not thinking about the overall picture. And I told y'all should talk to the staff before making a law that don't make sense for the staff on a day-to-day operation. You have to understand how they operate daily in their needs. Not just making laws and then now it does not work. Now how you accept, you made a rule, a law that they can't abide by because their operation needs more than what you wrote as a law. So talk to the staff. I think you should go back to the drawing board or adjust what being right here, right now, or go back to the drawing board. One of the two you should do. But do not, please remove me from this. I'm not for that.
She's kind of begging. Wait, hold on. She's hold on, writing this down. Tiffany Henyard begs. This is about to be a fire ass video. Stay tuned in the next couple hours, folks. The fuck? Tiffany Henyard literally begs. Bro, guys, she's begging. You guys know that, right? She's actually like trying to figure something out, but she's so bullheaded. Hold on. I'm actually writing this down so I don't forget. She's so bullheaded and she has so much ego that she can't just have a little private meeting and just, try. It's too far for that. It's gone too far. We can't do that no more. But she could have done that many times before. At this point, she's really like, guys, please remove my name. God, please remove my name from this because I don't want to do it. Guys, I don't want to do this, guys. Please. This shit is actually, we're seeing her crumble, folks. Every single meeting, shit gets even more drastic.
So y'all will make a amendment?
No.
Motion to approve ordinance 24-006 as. Oh,
Okay, well, our motion to amend that take supervisor off, like I just said, that's what I'm talking about, y'all, y'all wait. Stop adding me in this laws, because I don't want a credit card. So I'm making a motion,
Did she say she's not on it? Hold on.
that take supervisor off, like I just said, that's what I'm talking about, y'all, wait. Stop adding me in this laws, because I don't want a credit card.
Because I don't want a credit card, or I'm not on a credit card, or something like that.
So I'm making a motion that we amend this ordinance as relates to a supervisor having anything to do with credit card. Is there a second for my motion?
I have something to say based on.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on.
Let's go, Carlisle.
No, it's discussion for the first motion.
Well, I'm trumping the motion first, so I can trump the motion. Do I have a second? Okay, it's a motion and a second to, trump their motion. So you got it, it's myself and Darlene. I gotta be all in on that. So now what you gotta say, now discussion. Remove supervisor.
Who the fuck is Darlene? I've always seen this lady. Hey, you guys, it's 800 people in this chat. Who is Darlene? It's this older woman who's always low-key on Henyard's side. Look at my cursor. This lady right here. Always kind of cheerleading for Henyard. Who is that? I could swear these women are related. Maybe I'm wrong. But this is her. This is who she leans on. In the city of Dalton, she used to lean on Stan Brown. But in city of Dalton, she'll lean on, she used to lean on trustee Andrew Holmes, but she can't do that anymore. But she has these people who she leans on to get things passed. And this lady, I've seen her do that before. Zavra said she doesn't know who she is. That's Tiff's auntie. You are lying, bro. Shut the fuck up. Bro, don't play with me. Is that really her auntie? Auntie / trustee? No, anyways, let's continue. You guys, fill me in. That's the tiny Tiffs. Let's continue. That's crazy.
Now go ahead.
Okay, so they did request that there be an additional card because the original ordinance did only have the finance director, Robert Hunt, listed. And according to my knowledge, I know the previous administration for 29 years only had one credit card. And
I think they were fucking around about the auntie thing. It's definitely a trustee, but somebody said she thinks it's Darlene. Vic said that. I don't know.
To successfully handle township business with that one credit card. And I know that there are a lot of things going on, a lot of spending, a lot of questions that sometimes don't get answered. But one thing I will say is I know the supervisor is bonded, so anything she does is protected under that bond. So I think that it is her responsibility to make sure she knows what's going on with the money. It's her responsibility to have a credit card again. You know, the previous administration had one credit card for 29 years, and I think that, you know, moving forward, we have to figure out some things. And again, like Trustee Gonzalez said, we're open to receiving any amendments via email, and we'll look at it and discuss it as a board and do what's best for township as a whole moving forward.
All right, so that be crystal clear. The township did have a credit card, one credit card for 29 years. And y'all had a lot of theft going on here in township. So let's be crystal clear about that. So y'all got all that going on. Number 2, if y'all pay attention to how anybody operation runs, every department here has a card because they are responsible for transparency. If you give one card to one person, you don't know who got it, who spent on it, what receipt at. You don't want one card. Right now, we can go and look up, hey, Carmen was in Walmart today and she bought a TV. You can literally point out where somebody's at and who swiped that card.
Is nepotism in politics a crime? I don't think so. If it is her auntie, it is kind of weird. I don't think that should happen. Many family members are on payroll. That's crazy. I don't know if that's really a form of nepotism per se. I mean, that she is older than her. But I guess that's just keeping it in the family, right? But I don't know. I don't know. there's a lot of things that's gonna get looked at, and if this trial happens, it's gonna be a long one. She honestly might plead out though, to be honest, if she's smart, to be real.
Goes to that person's car. That's why you want every single department to have their own car, so that now they're accountable for their spending. We're not doing one credit card. There's no accountability for one credit card, and that's not how operations work. And as it relates to the finance director, we said this at the last meeting. Why would we give the finance director a car? That is not his job to run to the store and buy stuff for anybody. That is the department head's job. As it relates, that's how y'all don't know. There was listen. As it relates to finances, that boy has a whole degree. He's supposed to basically go and check and make sure that the finances are in order. That's it. That's it. That's how he's checked. And he don't supposed to go to the store and buy stuff. That's what the department head is supposed to do for their department. So everybody loses sight of the why for credit cards, the convenience for the credit card for a department. It has nothing to do with the finance director having it. It has nothing to do with nobody else meaning besides the department head to have it to basically account for their spending for their department. If you go check any of our things here throughout Township, you will see anybody have a car, what they spent it on, it got their name back, and they should have receipts for anything that they have spent. So I just want to point that out. So all this talk about we just gonna make this a law, no, we're not. So we're gonna remove supervisor.
I did pick up on that. She said that boy. I mean, how well do you know this man? You know, and you should listen. I don't even care how well you know him. This is a professional setting. I don't want nobody saying that boy about me in a fucking town meeting where there's 50 cameras that's gonna be posted everywhere. Girl, that man to you, please and thank you. The fuck? Yeah. No, she's listen, she's losing it. And she didn't mean it. Listen, she didn't mean it as a rude thing either, but she's trying to still be relatable to the people. You know, she's the youngest mayor. She wants to be related. She's for the people. She's hip. She understands things, you know? So she's like, that boy, and then it just came off bad. That's what I think happened. It's like, lady, you're going through all your little programmings, you know? She's going through all the scripts that she has, and none of them are working. All the options in the dialogue tree are failing, and she's like, shit, what do I do now? I swear to God.
Replace that with a manager. I don't care who you pick really for the manager. It could have been Tony from right here. It could be anybody. But pick one person other than supervisor for the department head. And we should have had this discussion before. I'm tired of them getting up here saying, send y'all an email. I'm not sending you no emails. I told you this at the last meeting, and I'm verbally telling y'all again. Don't add me in nothing, because I got nothing to do with the day-to-day as relates to their departments. They are responsible for their departments. They don't pay me for their departments. My advice, again, is to go speak to them and ask them their opinion of what is needed for spending for each department before you guys put a law together or something you know nothing about, meaning they need more than what you wrote.
But why would we split up the finances? You know what I'm saying? Why would we split the finances up in the first place? See, and then why would you come in and do that? She said that I don't know why I can't talk today. It's crazy. I need water. She said that Trustee Carlisle said that they had one credit card for a whole of like 29 years. And then Henyard's response is that they've been stealing off the card. Lady, but what's harder, right? She said they were stealing off of that card. It helps with accountability. What's easier to do? Is it easier to figure out who's stealing on one credit card or 5 different credit cards? Just which one sounds easier to you? This is not a trick question. You don't have to be a scholar to understand this. Which one just seems easier to check for fraudulent activity? The one card that that everything is spent on, or a whole bunch of broken up cards with a whole bunch of different department heads, with a whole bunch of different characters and a whole bunch of different, souls, for lack of better words, people with different morals. Come on now. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That just screams to me that I want to do some shady shit. Let's split it up. Let's split up all the finances, even though it's never been done before, for no good reason other than I want accountability. The fuck?
In here, and IT alone. That alone means more than what you wrote. But you guys wouldn't know that. Even when they
Willis Martin said charges early 2025 and the slammer 2026. That is a good prediction. That is a good prediction, my good man. Very good prediction. I see that happening. I see that happen. That's a good prediction. We'll stick by that so far.
Getting all this spyware and all these issues, they needed a lot more than what you wrote. And y'all know that because they told y'all about it. So my advice again is to amend this ordinance and make sure it makes sense for the needs of the township and not what the board of trustees want it to say. You have to go with the needs, and that's the department heads. So it's a motion second on the floor.
Hey, shout out the Dalton Trustees, man. Shit, I think it's Ed Steves running that channel. Hey, I'm vibing with the thumbnails, man. It's looking beautiful. It's looking beautiful. Everybody shout him out. Shout him out. If I'm not mistaken, this one's read by Mr. Ed Steves. So, you know, shout him out. Shout him out. I appreciate that.
To remove supervisor from this ordinance.
Nah, that's fire, bro. We out here. Nah, that's what I'm saying. This shit is big. In the house. And we're just gonna listen. The more people cover shit like this, it went way over to Tommy G. Tommy G has like what the fuck? Yeah, he hit 2 million subscribers like 2-3 days ago. It got way to him. This shit's about, she's definitely going to jail with all this publicity. I'm telling you. I promise you that. I don't see another place where this doesn't happen.
Replace it with a manager, not me, and we'll go from there.
All right.
All right.
Trustee Gonzalez?
No.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Gray Everett?
Okay, what about Denise though?
Supervisor Henry?
She says she don't want her name on the thing. This is the most ignorant shit. I knew some was interesting about this lady, bro. We need to figure out who this lady is. She don't want her name on the thing. Lady, shut the Who is this, bro? Look at her. She takes her mask off.
Supervisor
She don't want her name. Lady, vote. Shut up and vote. That's what you gotta do right now. Shut the hell up and vote.
Henry? Motion failed.
All right. To let y'all know how this is gonna work.
So the motion, and now since you got something else, so it was their two motions to what was it? To amend the bill, take her name off of it. Why is this attorney here, bro? Go home, take an early day, go play with your kids, bro. Go.
I'm not taking no credit card. I don't care what y'all vote for in here. I've never seen no mess like this ever in my life. Somebody sitting here trying to make somebody take a card. That's sickening. That's sickening in itself. So just so y'all clear, managers, we'll have cards to do the day-to-day application. Y'all can write whatever law you want. I'm telling you what it is for a fact. And then y'all know that. So you can vote on however you want. I just told y'all don't put my name in something, but you still did. Please remove me from this ordinance once again, in relation to credit cards.
There's still a motion and second on the floor to approve.
All right, so y'all wanna amend that?
Hell
They
nah.
can say no all they want. I don't listen to them. I do not listen to them. No credit cards. I do not.
She does not wow, bro. Like the Dalton Trustees said, Clean House 2025. She's literally, you know what you call that? I think it starts with a T. Isn't that tyranny? Right? Isn't that tyranny if that's how you say it? Like it doesn't I don't know. The words of tyrant kind of starts ringing in my head like, "Oh, so they voted and you're just not going to listen to it? Fuck it. Let's go then. Let's Fidel Castro this shit. Let's fuck it. This is gonna be the new state of Tiffany Henyard. I already told you. She's gonna have her own borders. Listen, her own little economy.
That is fact. I'm letting y'all know right now. I don't care what y'all right now. I don't care what you write. I'm telling you, I'm not taking no card. So if you guys are here trying to make me take a card, make that make sense. Why we debating over who takes a card? Don't tell me y'all I don't want a card. Why we, oh no, guys.
And the second we reach to this, I don't want to get into any politics, right? But the second you get to this level, in the higher levels of government, is when the country gets fucked. You think that this is like a little joke and, you know, it's fun and games, right? It's funny. But this city is fucked. It's getting fucked. Raw. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Imagine this city as a country by itself. It's a tiny little country out in the Caribbean. Because I come from one of them countries, Belize, right? And it's the same type of shit. That's why we're still third fucking world. You got people like this. When banks try to invest in the country, things go missing. When grants get given to the country for such and such and such, they donate 20 beds and all the money went missing. And now they're driving Tundras. They love Toyotas in Belize, right? Now they're driving Tundras and all this shit across the country. Listen, Belize is a small little place. This shit it's not new to me. It's so funny to me. And I grew up in a country with this exact type of energy. So you have to think about it, right? Imagine this as a country. Now imagine the whole country. It goes higher up into politics and people don't want to start listening to votes and shit. You run into problems, which is why, long story short, I think higher forms of government need to come in and shit on this party, bro. They need to shut this down and stomp it out like a fucking wildfire. Because you have shit like this going across all the states of the country, then we're having bigger problems. So anyways, that was my little rant of the day. But this can show you what the whole country could turn into with shit like this.
Wait a minute. Stop. This is my life. Stop.
This is my life. Stop. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Make that make sense. Why we debating over who takes a card?
Oh my God.
I don't want a card. Why we, oh no, guys. Give me a
Writing that down. This is my life at 1 hour and 52 minutes. Yo, this video is about to be bomb as fuck.
minute. Stop. This is my life. Stop. Carmen, Jerry, and Chris. Please take me off of this order. Are you guys gonna take me off this order? Y'all just stuck in y'all way. If I'm telling y'all I don't want something, you're gonna vote and tell me that I gotta get a cell phone. Trustee Jerry, you just gonna vote and tell me I want a cell phone?
Y'all better stop. Yo, she's begging them, bro. She's asking. She's man, listen, she's begging. And RG, I see you, my man or my lady. Shout you out, the Orange Walk people. I'm from shit, I almost forgot. I'm from Gardenia. So you see Belize City, the Northern Highway, you go all the way down and like halfway you have like Sandhill. No, you have Ladyville, Sandhill, Gardenia. That's where I live. So I'm right up the street from you. Shout you out, man. Shout out RG from Orange Walk, man. Fire ass tacos. You want some fire tacos? Go to Belize. Go to Orange Walk. At least that's how it was when I was there. Big Belizeans in the house. I gotta love it. You gotta love it. Big shit. Yep, I was the Gardenia bush kid. I was in the bushes, boy. Stop playing. I was in the canals fishing and shit. And I went to Pancato Primary School. That shit's crazy. It's funny how Belizeans are all over the place. That's funny. Clayton, this is not like a regular video. This is a live stream. This is what we do. The live stream, we talk. Play it back, AG. Okay, I'm gonna play it back. Okay. I'll listen to you.
Y'all, I don't want something. You're gonna. Y'all just stuck in y'all way. If I'm telling y'all I don't want. Please take me off of this order.
Please take me off of this order. Because now they made the fucking vote. She doesn't know what to do, bro. She's always had the manpower to override shit. Now that people are dropping like flies, she doesn't have the manpower. Please take me off of this order. She doesn't know what to do.
Are you guys gonna take me off this order? just stuck in y'all way. If I'm telling y'all I don't want something, you just gonna have to vote and tell me that I gotta get a cell phone. Trustee Jerry, you just gonna vote and say I don't want a cell phone?
So Trustee Harris, you just gonna vote and get them to do that on the credit card? She's trying to guilt trip people in front of the crowd, bro. You just gonna do that to me? You just gonna do that to me? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Why? What's your why?
Why? Why? Why are you gonna do that to me? Why?
What you mean you don't have a why? You gotta have a why. Why? You gotta have a why. But that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God, bro.
Voting blindly or giving them a vote, you don't got a why. So why did you have me in the ordinance, trustee? Why? Hold on, trustee. I make a motion. It ain't about how to take it. It's about
My pen is hot from writing, bro.
telling you up front, in front of the people, that I don't want a car. Why would you put me in this?
My pen is hot.
Votes.
I'm telling you. So why? What's the why, trustee Jerry? Trustee Jerry,
Motion to call the votes.
hold on, it's discussion. You know what I mean? That's fine. We're having a discussion. I want to answer to my question of why. Why do I have to answer about making the call? Trustee.
It's over, guys. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with.
On something someone saying they do not want.
It's over
That
with.
makes sense to you.
We're witnessing it right now, guys.
Why? You ain't got a why for why you're voting to give me a card and I'm telling you I don't want.
It's over with, boys
How
and
you
girls.
put me in a law and I'm telling you I don't want to be part of any of that. We have managers.
It's over, boys and girls. Look at her lawyer. He was like, if I don't move, Tiffany will not engage with me. Let me just stay very still. Let me look forward to that woman with the black hair. Let me just look straight at her. Let me just look forward. She will not engage me. He know what the fuck going on. He knows she. Let me just look forward.
I would like to know the after trustee. Because I don't think that's fair to me. I don't think you
I don't
guys
think
are
that's
being
fair to me.
understanding for this. I just don't. I don't. And I think you should do better. I think you guys have the opportunity to change it, to fix it. I think you have the opportunity to add a manager in it, as it should be with any organization. I think you guys should amend what you guys are trying to do currently right now. So what are we gonna do? Y'all gonna amend it? Are y'all gonna amend it?
I think Trustee Gonzalez made a motion to vote the ordinance as read. And I second the motion. Can we end debate and call the roll?
Well, no, we still in debate, because it's got to do with my name. It's got to do with my name. It's still in discussion, so it got to do with my name. If y'all don't want to say nothing, don't say nothing. So, Carmen, why do you have my name on this ordinance? Chris, why is my name on this ordinance?
She's calling him by his first name. And listen, she's Chris. Chris, listen to me. She called him by his first name. Chris. Come on now. Carmen. You guys know me. You can't do this to me. Like, you guys know Training Day, right? You know that scene, right? This is that scene right here. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. You can't do this shit to me. Oh my God. If you haven't seen Training Day, go watch it. Fuck, this is a Training Day moment. Listen. She's calling him by his first name, guys. She said, Chris. Chris. Come on.
Got to do with my name. If y'all don't want to say nothing, don't say nothing. So, Carmen, why do you have my name on this ordinance? Chris, why is my name on this ordinance? Why?
I run this shit.
Leadership, that's let me say something to you. This is how I know that you guys don't know how to run a business. You don't know about leadership. Leadership don't work as it relates to a credit card. I'm not going to go to no store for nobody. So make it make sense. This is a joke. Leadership is you give it to the managers and they run their department. Leadership is not you add my name on the card, and I'm telling you I do not want it. That makes no sense. And I'm asking you guys to remove me from this ordinance. And I'm telling you, hold on, because I'm telling you I don't want this. I don't want this. I'm telling you that. So remove me from it. Remove me from it. I'm just telling y'all, I pleaded enough with y'all. I've asked y'all enough for this. So I'm gonna let it be what it be, because I already told you I'm not taking it. I don't want it, and I think you should remove supervisor out of this ordinance that you guys created. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You want to do it, you guys want to remove it. All right, call the roll, and just for the record, for the 18th time, I don't want anything to do with a credit card. I already told people that, so thank you.
Damn.
Trustee Carlisle. Trustee Jones. Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett. Supervisor Henyard.
Definitely not.
Motion passed.
So next on the agenda, is there a motion to approve the retainer agreements with LDC as to represent the Thornton Township and Thornton Township officials in the cases? Lawrence versus Thornton Township, Thrash versus Thornton Township, Dukes versus Thornton Township. Is there a motion? Do y'all want a motion for legal? So move, second. Is a motion and second?
This shit got quiet, huh? This shit got quiet, huh?
I know that you selected this attorney for these cases, but it came to my attention that this attorney represents you in a personal matter. And so I want to know, I just want to know, is that a conflict of interest?
So first of all, I didn't necessarily pick the attorney.
Ooh, she's stumbling and fumbling, guys. She's stumbling. This is the most pressure she's felt so far. Listen, she's stumbling right now. She got hit really hard. She wasn't expecting. I think she was expecting somebody to support her. I don't know why, but something about this motion, something about this ordinance with her name in it, is gonna get her caught up, and she knows it. She's been advised. They've told her this. This is my assumption. She's been advised, but something about her name being on this ordinance is what's gonna fuck her. And she knows that for some reason. That's crazy.
He do represent myself, Keith Freeman, and other people as well is represented by this law firm. So we had to put it on here so that the person can go and represent us here at the township. So he don't just represent Tiffany Henyard, he represents everybody that they name. Anybody that got named is in here. So for us to sit here and go back and forth over legal help, the whole thing is to protect the township. That's for the township.
Okay, just the question was, is it a conflict of interest? That's my question.
No, you don't have a conflict of interest. That's related to this.
Attorney, can you, is that a conflict of interest?
He was like, shit, they engaged me. Fuck.